might play around with how much you can press down. Or you might decide to just be nice and soft. To be nice and soft and maybe even start playing around with the tempo. You might decide to start speeding up a little. So always free to play around. Experiment. Another thing I do sometimes is when I go into the arch and the lower back's off the floor, I play around with the hips, maybe lifting the left hip up towards me. If you know what I mean, I'm just keeping that arch, everything stays on the floor, I'm sort of drawing the right hip as though I'm trying to sort of pull it up towards my ear, and then dropping it down and lifting up the left hip. It's kind of grinding, I get this kind of grinding, popping, adjusting sensations as I do that, and that can be fun. Sometimes it can feel a little bit tetchy and I get a little bit of nerve kind of jangling when I do it, and it's not so good. So it's just playing around with it. It doesn't have to be, well, it should never really be prescriptive. You're listening to your body and playing around with that. And all I'm going to do, almost finally, is press my lower back into the floor, and I'm going to continue to roll up into my bridge. I'm just going to float my arms up above my head. I just felt like doing that there, so you don't have to, but if you want to, you can just float up into that bridge, so taking it all a little bit higher. Maybe beginning to roll it back down, pressing or feeling each bone pressing into the floor. I want to arrive with my lower back on the floor before the hips. Feels like the right thing to do this evening. And then we'll take the windscreen wipers. So remember just to gently take the knees over to the right as the head turns to the left. The knees drift over to the left as the head turns to the right. Nice and slowly and softly. Just feeling the spine corkscrewing as the knees find the floor and the head rolls away from the knee. What you can do is, it depends how tetchy your lower back feels, but you can press the lower back into the floor and then take the knees to the side and the head turns away. Or you can try, but you just want to try with caution, is to let the lower back arch away from the floor and the knees and head turn away from each other. How does that feel? Maybe it's just too kind of weighty and maybe feels a little bit too aggressive on the lower back when you do that. Again, that will vary from day to day and how much compression your spine has suffered throughout the day, how comfortable that will be. It can be quite relieving or not, as the case may be. So certainly a more safer way would be to press the lower back into the floor before taking the knees and head in opposite directions. Good, so very last thing, just to kind of knit everything back together again, I'm going to cross my right leg over my left. I interlock the fingers behind my head, and what I want to do is lift my foot off the floor. And I inhale. Now remember, you're going to go from the belly, lower back, because we know that, we isolated that earlier. So we inhale, and as we exhale, the navel presses down, and that presses the lower back into the floor. So we come up, lengthening the spine, lengthening the spine. And as we inhale or exhale, I'm inhaling here as I roll down. And let's do another one. So as I exhale, I press the lower back into the floor and I come up with a very long spine, long spine. I'm not shortening, I'm lengthening, and I'm not yanking on the head. And as I inhale, I roll down. And I uncross the legs, placing the feet on the floor, crossing the left over the right, and I lift the foot up off the floor. I inhale, exhale, cha. And I inhale, and I roll down. Now really go from pressing the lower back into the floor. Ta, as you exhale, cha. And inhaling, rolling down. And then we can untie the legs and we'll come into Shavasana.